at the Philadelphia Salt Yard overnight. As you see, huge piles of salt ready to be spread across the city to treat the roadways if necessary. And salt on the road, that means that there is a potential for icy conditions today. A lot of areas in our region under winter weather advisories. Our Ross DiMattei joining us live from one of those areas in Lehigh County. Good morning to you, Ross. People bracing for what's to come.
Absolutely right, Janelle, and we do have an update. Just within the last hour, the Allentown School District has announced that because of inclement weather, today will be an emergency virtual flexible instruction day, meaning that kids don't have to physically go to school in person, but they will be required to log in for virtual learning. Meanwhile, in nearby Bethlehem, the school district there is deciding to cancel all classes for students. So kids in Bethlehem do not have to go to school at all. Kids in Allentown don't have to go to school in person, but they will be required to learn virtually. That is the latest on the school front. Let's talk a little bit about the roads. The good news is that because they haven't seen hardly any snow here in the Lehigh Valley at all this winter, there is plenty of salt stockpiled at the Allentown Salt Yard. Chopper 3 was flying overhead yesterday as crews and backhoes moved around some salt piles, all in preparation for today's storm. PennDOT tells us their crews pre-treated Lehigh Valley roads yesterday with a salt brine. They're going to follow up with more salt after this storm passes. In between, though, they are expecting a messy morning commute today, and they want you to be ready before you hit the snow. We just spoke with one woman who's actually looking forward to some snow.
I like the snow. I love winter. It's just pretty, and I think if it's going to be cold, I'd rather see snow than dead stuff all over the place. Like, it just looks prettier to me.
A lot of folks feel that way that we have been talking to, at least this morning. Now, that woman also tells me that her kids enjoy a lot of snow sports, so skiing and snowboarding, but that's been really hard to do this year because there's been such a lack of snow. So again, another reason to look forward to the snow. But again, the big bad news for kids here in Allentown is that school in person has been canceled, but they are required to attend class virtually. Meanwhile, in Bethlehem, all of their classes have been canceled for the morning. They don't have to even go to school in person. Jim, we'll send it back to you.
That sounds good to me. Thanks, Ross. Appreciate it.